Hello and welcome to episode 29 of my survival. Right, today I'm going to sort this gravel out into flint. Well, let's see what this merchant wants first. What's he offering? Leather, 26 flint for an emerald, decent. Needing to get to level 2. Right, we're going to listen to Kevin Wilson, so enjoy the video and enjoy the music.
Latest buzzword buzzing round seems to be Me Too, and they're lining up with stories to tell about sexual harassment. Well, it's happened to me too. Fucking heaps of times, but mostly by myself. Wouldn't be a day goes by when I didn't grab me pecker around the neck and crank the living daylights out of him. Unwanted sexual advances, maybe yes, maybe not, because I wanted it alright, but I'm not dobbing myself in. Instead I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too, after years and years of self-inflicted sexual abuse. Not only am I a victim, I'm the perpetrator too, so I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too. To the point now where I just can't trust myself. But at the same time, I can't wait to be alone. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I'm frightened yet excited. Can't take a shit or shower without romancing the bone. Is it bragging or complaining? Is it my personal best or worst? My room's jack-off central, but a crime scene as well. So should I send myself some flowers or a subscription to a new porn site? Or sue myself for a drum of KY gel? I'm confused, so I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too, after years and years of self-inflicted sexual abuse. Not only am I a victim, I'm the perpetrator too, so I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too. I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too, after years and years of self-inflicted sexual abuse. Not only am I a victim, I'm the perpetrator too, so I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too. I'm gonna start a movement called DIY Me Too. Political correctness. What a crop of shit. If it's political, it ain't correct. Those two words don't fucking fit. So I wrote a little PC pushback song that I'd love for you to sing, while we flip them PC pricks the finger singing F-U-P-C. Fuck you, political correctness, F-U-P-C. You're crippling free thinking and you're strangling free speech. The world's flipping you the finger, don't give a rat's ass what you think. Fuck you, political correctness, F-U-P-C. Flip and sing. Fuck you, political correctness, F-U-P-C. I learned that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt. Armed with that and a dilly-gap attitude, my world just seemed to work. But them precious PC snowflakes take offence to everything we say. Millennial dyslexics, they read everything round the wrong fucking way. So I say, fuck you, political correctness, F-U-P-C. You're crippling free thinking and you're strangling free speech. The world's flipping you the finger, don't give a rat's ass what you think. Fuck you, political correctness, F-U-P-C. Flip and sing. Fuck What happened to common sense? Trying to convince us now you can pick up a dog shit by the cleanest end. Don't want us to have an opinion. Can't say now what you see. You know what I see? A bunch of fragile, soft-cock fucktards. F-U-P-C. Fuck you, political correctness. F-U-P-C. You cripple and free thinking and you strangle and free speech. The world's slipping you the finger. Don't give a rat's ass what you think. So fuck you, political correctness. F-U-P-C. Flip them one for their dog. Fuck you, political correctness. F-U-P-C. One for the horse they rode in on. Fuck you, political correctness. F-U-P-C. I'm the sort of bloke that'd like to think that if I could go back in time, Banjo and Henry and even Ned Kelly would all be good mates of mine. 'Cause they're pisspots, poets and outlaws, and I can relate to that. And I can relate to their attitude too. In a word, dillygaff. That's spelled D-I-L-L-I-G-A-F, dillygaff. And this is what it means. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Am I being direct enough, dillygaff? It's just another way of saying I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass, mate. And do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Your turn. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? You see, it's stress relief made easy. It's simple and it works. Just say dillygaff next time you got to deal with dickheads, wankers and jerks. And when you go out, stick a dillygaff on your t-shirt or your hat. And when some cunt's giving you the shits, just say, mate, read that. That spells D-I-L-L-I-G-A-F, dillygaff. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Am I being direct enough, dillygaff? Just another way of saying I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass, mate. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Your turn. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Do it again. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Am I politically correct enough, dillygaff? Just another way of saying I couldn't give a rodent's rectum, mate. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Your turn. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Big finish. Do I look like I give a fuck, dillygaff? Common sense ain't that common anymore. Seems common sense is past tense, just like the dinosaur. Political correctness has got a lot to answer for, 'cause common sense ain't that common anymore. Political correctness, what a crock of shit. If it's political, it ain't correct. Those two words don't fucking fit. Nor do military intelligence, friendly fire and holy war. But common sense ain't that common anymore. Words made up by academic fuckwits who hide in little fart-filled rooms, throwing random words together 'cause they got fuck all else to do. Starts out as yuppie jargon, ends up fucking law, 'cause common sense ain't that common anymore. Common sense ain't that common anymore. Seems common sense is past tense, just like the dinosaur. Political correctness has got a lot to answer for, 'cause common sense ain't that common anymore. Words like illegal immigrant, is that a fucked up double or what? If you're an immigrant, g'day and welcome. If you're illegal, fuck off. And who's them low-life toe rags letting them sneak through our back door? 'Cause common sense ain't that common anymore. Racist, there's one overused word that's laced with toxic venom, spat out by every do-gooder and minority group when you don't agree with them. Mate, this is Australia. One size fits all, but common sense ain't that common anymore. Common sense ain't that common anymore. Seems common sense is past tense, just like the dinosaur. Political correctness has got a lot to answer for, 'cause common sense ain't that common anymore. Petty crime, there's no such thing. Some poor bastard's got to pay. Here's two words that just might work. Rattan cane. We don't need a fucking police service. Bring back the police force, 'cause common sense ain't that common anymore. So all you soft-cock politicians, try getting your head around this. You're fucking up a great country, and we're tired of that PC shit. Try using a little more common sense. That's what we're paying you for, but common sense ain't that common anymore. Common sense ain't that common anymore. Seems common sense is past tense, just like the dinosaur. Political correctness has got a lot to answer for, 'cause common sense ain't that common anymore. Common sense ain't that common anymore. No, common sense ain't that common anymore. Last year we went into Canada as part of this world tour, and it's quite interesting because to go to different countries you always got to apply for a visa, and you also have to let them know what you do. And we always chase what we call an R rating, meaning that we'd hate kids to come to the show for very obvious reasons. So we always look for an R rating, and we applied for that in Canada, and they gave us the visa with the R rating on the show, which wasn't a problem. But then one of the guys from the consulate over there, he rang our office in Perth and said, "Look, can you tell Kev that we've given him the okay to go ahead with us, but you can't say cunt in Canada." And I thought, fuck, you can in Australia. So I thought, well, what a fucking ideal top name for a song. So we opened in Toronto in September last year, and this is the first song I walked out on stage with. You can't say cunt in Canada. Saying cunt's not very nice at all. No, you can't say cunt in Canada. So I asked the Sheilas what they called it. And they said muff, mut, minge, quim, twat, little flower, twinkle, tunnel of love. So if you're going to say cunt in Canada, you've got to say it with a velvet glove. And you can't say cunt in Canada. Here we go. No, you can't say cunt in Canada, so I thought I'd better ask the guys. And no, you can't say cunt in Canada. Why wasn't I surprised when they said gash, pussy, poontang, beef, curtain, burger, gateway to her guts? Gateway to her guts. Why was I smoking when I wrote that one? Split whisker, beaver, long eye, front bum, growler, hairy lasso. No, you can't say cunt in Canada, because cunt's considered pretty fucking rude. No, you can't say cunt in Canada, so when I get to Montreal, if you're going to say cunt in Canada, you got to say it in French as well. So here goes Philippe la Comte, President Mitterrand, Pepe Le Pew. No, you can't say cunt in Canada. Because cunt's considered pretty damn rude. And you can't say cunt in Canada. Woo! I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Everything that could go did go wrong. So if I'm allowed to use the word cunt in a song, I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Started as a fart in bed. Well, it started as a fart, but I shit myself instead, and the fucking missus going off her fucking head. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. And running to the dunny like a bastard, trying to hold it in with me finger up me arse, and skidding past the kids and them little cunts laughing. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Everything that could go did go wrong. So if I'm allowed to use the word cunt in a song, I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Take a cold shower, scrubbing shit from every orifice took a fucking hour. Then fuck, no fucking towels. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Pulling on me jeans and tripped, broke me fucking nose and split me fucking lip, got me cock caught in me fucking zip. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Help me! I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Everything that could go did go wrong. So if I'm allowed to use the word cunt in a song, I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Been driving myself to the doctors, busted and bleeding, cock swollen and throbbing. Not a good time to get stopped by the cops. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Bastard didn't even let me explain. Just cuffed me up and hauled me off to jail. No fucking phone call, no fucking bail. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Your turn. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Everything that could go did go wrong. So if I'm allowed to use the word cunt in a song, I've had an absolute cunt of a day. So, Your Honour, that's how it is. That's exactly how it started and how it ended all up here, and you fucking lot laughing ain't making it too easy. I've had an absolute cunt of a day, and I'm in too much fucking pain to plead. And I don't give a fuck if you don't believe me. Just take me out the back and fucking shoot me, please. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. I've had an absolute cunt of a day. Everything that could go did go wrong. So if I'm allowed to use the word cunt in a song, I've had an absolute cunt of a day. I've had an absolute cunt of a, just another one of them, absolute cunt of a day. Nashville, thank you very much. It's great to be with you.
Right, so I'm going to end this video here. I've done what I had to do with the farms. Got a bit more flints. Didn't get a lot more than I expected. So yeah, got more emeralds though, so that's a good one. But tomorrow I am going to be looking probably for a jungle biome, hopefully. So I can get cocoa beans and get some jungle wood over this end of the world. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Oh crikey, voice break, sorry about that. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications, and Minecraft will be back tomorrow. And until then, I will see you all again. Goodbye.